Hey, this is John. Welcome back to Infinite Resources 2. So, been doing pretty good on the whole Entropiniums thing. I made a couple more for safety, and I added this second Elven Mana Spreader. So, I turned the timer down to 6 seconds, which is about the limit, I think, for these. Because this Elven Mana Spreader with a Potency Velocity Lens can pretty much empty out enough to let these guys empty out enough time. And you can see he barely empties out by the time it's deploying more TNT. I mean, 5 seconds might be okay, but 6, you know, that's pretty good. The rest of them are bound to the other spreader. I've seen occasionally that they will get mana if I run off and this chunk gets unloaded. There's a few weird interaction with chunk loading and things. I'm not sure what's going on. So, like if I had disconnected from the server without this being chunk loaded and connected back up, the TNT might explode. It didn't do damage, but it blew me sky high. So, if I didn't have emergency hover on my jetpack, I'd have died both times. So, I went ahead and put this guy on forced loading in Feed the Beast Chunks. So, I would recommend chunk loading the area with your Entropiniums if you're doing, you know, automation with it, because there are some interactions I don't quite understand what's going on with it. But yeah, I added a bunch more mana pools, and I realized that there is another recipe for gunpowder from thermal expansion using niter and sulfur, and there is basically nothing else niter and sulfur are good for. So since I have thousands of them right now, I decided to go ahead and make gunpowder from that for the time being. We burned through about 4,000 flint converting that into gunpowder, and we still haven't filled up all these pools yet. Now this guy was taking a lot of mana to do the transmutation, so there's that too. And I made more pools, so I've got 7 pools over here now. And yeah, so we've got a little bit more mana storage. I set up this guy over here with its own pool, so he could now make Terra Steel if he had to, and this can actually reach all of those pools too, so we should be okay to do that. But anyway, it's mostly fine, so he should fill up reasonably soon, and maybe at some point we'll move over to Kekamiris, because we could probably get Cake going now. We probably could, but I don't know. I want to do this first, so this seemed fun. I also remember that Hopperhawks have redstone roots in there, so you can turn them off with a lever. I don't have to break him if I want him to not pick up stuff. I can just put a lever on them. So I put a lever on all the Hopperhawks that pick up everything. So if for some reason I need to turn them off, I will be able to. So that one, this one, and the one by the Elven Trade guy. The other ones I think are filtered, so nothing else is going to happen with those. Like this guy, he only picks up where's your item frame? Huh. What happened to his item frame? That's weird. I wonder if there was a weird interaction here. Huh. His item frame and Terra Steel is gone. That is weird. I don't know what happened to them. Huh. I have not seen that happen before. Alright, well, you know. I guess I can test this now since I've got a lot more mana. So, I was realizing that we wouldn't be able to craft multiple ingots of Terra Steel simultaneously, because he's going to drop everything on there and this will stop crafting. So I think this guy will output a redstone signal when he's done. I don't know quite how it works, but I thought I would test it out and see what happens. So now that I've got a bit more mana, let's see what does happen. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So yeah, that went pretty fast. But I have no idea what happened to him. Huh. Like, seriously, what happened to them? Alright, the answer is Hopperhawk dude picked them up. That's what happened to those, I think. So, let's turn him off for a minute so he doesn't mess with me. And let's try it again. We've got him locked and... okay. Hang on. Step 1. Cancel the craftings. Step 2. Reset the crafter. Now we'll try again. Okay. There we go. Alright, there we go. TerraSteel. He made one. He picks up one. We have one. Yay. Okay. So, you're happy, and we have TerraSteel. Alright. Let's see if I can item frame him. Okay. Pick up only items in frames. Okay. That should be good. So, let's try again. One more TerraSteel, please. Oh, he's locked still. We didn't do anything with the crafting. It looked to me like his signal was increasing all the way up to 15. So what I'm thinking is we should do something to wait for a 15 signal and do that. So we should get something to repeat this signal into him at 15. So first of all, let's get redstone. So let's get some of that. And let's go here. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. And then I need to get him up there to the crafter somehow. So let's get some living wood blocks. Okay, so here's one. Okay. And then we can break this one. Okay. So, I wanted this to be at 14, I think, so... or maybe even 13. So, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. That's not good enough. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that right? 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That's one too many. Okay. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. That is a bit less than I would like it to be at. That would be at a 4. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah. That's not quite far enough. But is that too much? 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah. We're going to need a repeater somewhere along this line. And I'm thinking the answer is right here. So let's get a repeater. Okay. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yeah, and he'd be fine. So is that going to be okay? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. That's not going to be quite enough when we get into there. So we need him to go more. I need him to be like at a 1 when he gets into here. So 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That might be it. And that might be it. So, if we see a 13, consider the crafting operation done. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 gets repeated, and he'll run all the way up here into this crafter. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's see if it will. Okay, so crafter is locked, I understand. So, let's fix that. And let's ask for 2 Terra Steel. Okay. It drops the first set. It's waiting. It put things down a bit early, but I think it was okay. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we've got that problem taken care of now, I think. So, good. All right. Okay, so that will solve that issue with the Terra Steel, and I think everything else is fine. I have no idea what happened. It was item frame. Maybe it was a chunk loading. Something weird happened with the explosion, but nothing else seems to be damaged around here. So, I don't know. Took down the other thing with the endo flames. They're done. So this guy I think is fine too, although it's possible he needs chunk loaded as well. It's not clear to me. But we're still getting flowers, so as far as I can tell, everything's fine. Because if we weren't getting flowers, that would mean there's no mana. If there was no mana, it would mean he is eating it all and not giving us anything. So he appears to be fine. Okay, you no longer need to have a lever because you only pick up that guy. I hope. Alright. I don't remember if I showed this off or not. I did change the farms to, I moved the pen back 1. So we've got just the 2 farms now. The chicken farm and chicken ranch and the cow and sheep ranch. And boy, you don't want to stand too close to that for very long. Hey, we finally have 4,000 buckets of milk. That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay. There we go. Okay, so yeah, what are we going to do next? Let's put that back. Hey, we got Terra Steel in there. Cool. We might make more of that at some point. Yeah. So let's see here. The eggs are still a limiting factor. I want to change that to a single drawer. Let's do that real quick. Let me get, no, not you. I want to get a 1x1 drawer for the eggs. Yeah. Okay, so let's turn off the system for a minute. Yeah, let's do that. And let's see here. I am going to take these, and let's see if I can do that with the pipes. Okay, so let's turn the system back on. Alright, I've got this. I've got one of these. Let's see if I can extract from here. So, where is the pipe wrench? Yes, you are getting more. Very, very slowly. Okay. He's doing like what? 16 every second? 8 times every second? Yeah. Okay. This will take, you know, some time, but we'll have more space in there for eggs to do that. Until he runs out of space, then he won't have any spores. Let's get this guy. There we go. 1,024 stacks instead of 256. So 4 times, that'll be 16,000 eggs we can store. That ought to be a good amount. That'll get us lots and lots of cake, I think. So, yeah, okay. Should I upgrade him or leave him alone? Leave him alone for a while. I think he'll go. So he'll be okay there for a while. What are we gonna do next? I don't know. Hey, here's something we can do. I was looking at these seed reprocessors. I don't know quite how they work, but the idea is that they will take your seeds and turn them into essence. And since we're getting tons of extra seeds, you can see we've got 3,000 Inferium seeds, and even the seeds we don't have like as many of, we still have like hundreds of them. We could turn that into silicon. We could turn wood seeds into wood essence. I don't have a lot of good seeds, but you know, we're getting extra seeds. We should do something with them. Hey, gold seeds, that could be useful. Glowstone, redstone, not so much. Uranium, we're getting a lot of uranium right now, so we are not using our uranium capacity at the moment. So that's fine. But you know, let's see how these work at least. So we need iron hose, a machine frame, and Psyllium ingots. I don't know what any of these things are. Machine frame is any kind of stone with iron and redstone. Okay, that's pretty easy. Psyllium is prosperity with Psyllium dust. Psyllium dust comes from Psyllium ore? Do we have Psyllium ore? What is this? Where do you get it from? The ingot gets... Okay, we get this dust. Okay, you can smelt the Psyllium ore to get it. I mean, that all makes sense. Where do you get this ore? If we don't have any Psyllium, how do we... Is it only in the Nether? It might only be in the Nether, but I would think I would have at least one or two of these things. Wouldn't have none. Alright, where is the book? Here you are. What else do you have in here? Psyllium ore. Actually spawns inside soulstone veins in the Nether. Generates in large veins at all Y levels. Well, I guess we're going to need to get some of this stuff. Let me go do some mining in the Nether and see if I can find some. And when I do, I'll come back and we'll try to build this machine. Back when I have some Psyllium. Were you all screaming at me that I had Psyllium dust in here, but no Psyllium ore? Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. I already had this stuff. Apparently, when you dig in the Nether for this, you get Psyllium dust, not the ore. I guess it's like gems and whatnot, so fortune affects it. So I assume I'd be getting an ore that we'd smelt, but no, you just get the dust like, you know, redstone or lapis or whatever. So we do have enough to make Psyllium ingots, because we can do that. So yeah. So we're going to need, what, 2 of those guys? Yeah, let's make 2 of those. Let's teach you how to make Psyllium ingots then. Yeah, there we go. So let's put those in the pattern. Alright. And there we go, a seed reprocessor. I don't think these things use power. They have energy. I think they need to be given fuel, though. Let's test that with a flux point or something. We'll take it downstairs. Yeah, you can be an output on the left. I'm curious. Maybe you can burn your own fuel if you don't have it. But he's got 8,040 energy. Okay, seeds. Yeah, he works with this, just with energy. So we don't have to have any fuel for this. That's good. And he produces essence. Cool. Alright, now I believe there are levels of these things too. Now, what do they do? Looks like they're faster, but they use more power. I guess they're calling it fuel. Maybe they mean RF or FE or whatever. Yeah, they just take more power and do these things faster. So let's see here. This one, we probably shouldn't get this one right now. This would be about the highest we'd want to do. But realistically, we might want to stick to this one right now. 100 RF per tick, that wouldn't be so bad. But if we're constantly using it, that's going to be, we don't have unlimited capacity here. So, do you retain your energy? Nope. Lose everything. Okay. That's fine. I'm okay with that. So, let's bring him up to a higher capacity machine. So, we could get, yeah, they all are upgrades on the other one. Okay. Alright, so we need to do that. I would need an Inferium block. Okay. There we go. Inferium, that one is better. And then we would need Prudentium. There we go. There's the Prudentium one. And then the Tertium one is where we're going to stop, I think. He's crafting. He's crafting. Give him some time. Okay, this one should use 100 RF per tick, I think. Operation speed, 55 ticks. So that's not quite 3 seconds. That's pretty good. So, where should you go? I don't like machines that are in the corner. So, let's get this. And let's bring some of this. Then we'll go over here. Okay, so we're going to bring the cable around here. We'll bring this here. Okay. Yeah, there you are. So let's go and tell it to give this guy power. So we'll insert power to our new machine, which is this guy. So does that work? Yep, you've got power. So let's get some Inferium seeds. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's see what happens if I pull out the bottom. Will we pull out the seeds or just the finished material? Let's find out. Let's copy you. And what happens to that then? He only pulls out the finished material. Good. That's a good thing. Okay, so I'm thinking we could have an exporter pushing things into him and then just, do that. So, should we upgrade him though? Let's see here. He's got 300,000 RF buffer. That's not very much. Let's see what our power usage is with everything on the network. So network stats are, we are hitting around 2,500 to 2,800 RF per tick. So that's not great, because that's coming close to our limits there. This guy will do 3,000 when he's on, 3,200. 200, and then we've got 480, 800 plus on that. So we are able to do about 4,000 RF per tick when that guy is running. But we want to make sure that we get a good net power gain when that's happening. If we are doing if we are doing 2800 RF per tick on average-ish, I guess that's okay, really. We couldn't go to the Supremium tier, definitely, but he could definitely be the Inferium tier and do 320 RF per tick. That should not hurt us. So let's go ahead and do that, because why not, right? So yeah, let's see here. I want you to be this. Then I want to get this block. There we go. We've got the Inferium one instead. So yeah. This guy is about as high as we're going to be able to go until we improve our power. So yeah, he wants 420,000 RF to be buffered. Why? You don't use that much. That's silly. Let's see how much faster it is. Oh, that's nice. You know, we could reasonably process our backlog and get rid of our seeds, our excess seeds. Yeah, we can dump everything into this. Okay, so why don't we get an advanced exporter? Hey, how you guys doing? Hey, he's empty. Cool. Hang on. Okay, there you go. Let's take you and put you where you need to go. Here you are. Here's what I want. Are you locked? I mean, I can't imagine you ever being empty, but are you locked? No, you weren't locked. You're locked now, though. All right, cool. Also, let's get a void upgrade for that guy, too. Because if for some reason we have 16,000 eggs, you know, we're good. We're just good at that point. Okay. So, how many eggs do we have right now? 4160. That's a lot of eggs. Okay, so I want an exporter. Actually, I want the advanced exporter from extra storage. So let's get one of those. There we go, advanced exporter. So the advanced exporter can export more things and uses more power to do it. So that's the difference. I knew he was going to do that. That might be okay, though. That might be okay. Let's see where the system is. System is definitely there. Okay. So that's the last place the system actually is. Alright, let's get some cable, and let's move this around a little bit. Hey, we got any more facades? Yeah, here's a facade. I can't remember if I ever showed these off. You can shift right-click a facade block from XNet and hide the cables. They're not bad. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna keep going. You're not an output, you're nothing. Let's get some cables. And we will simply bring things around to here. Okay. I will fix the walls later. I can't get in. There we go. Like I said, advanced exporters, they can export more things at once, which at some point we'll need. I don't think we need it now. And I'm curious what the difference in energy is between exporters and advanced exporters are. Let's see here. He takes 4 RF per tick. They take 1. Okay, so basically there's no appreciable difference between these two. There's no reason to make that one and save energy right now. Okay, Yeah, so why don't we process some stuff? Gold would be Gold and iron would be our highest priorities, obviously. And uranium, I mean, it's a priority. It's something, but it's not a priority. I would do inferium next to get more of that. Then probably uranium. Yeah, so gold, iron, inferium, uranium, and then I guess the higher tier stuff, the glowstone, the redstone, the nature, the coal, the wood. Yeah, see, we already need more than 9 slots for what I'm trying to do right now. What else do we have? Nature already did. The other quartz we didn't do. I mean, that's probably a low tier also, but probably higher than those. And then coal we already have. Silicon is the lowest of the low tier. Alright, I think there are no other seed overflows right now. So, and we'll have to, reposition things as time goes on. But the idea would be that we export things into here, and yeah, it just pulls out gold essence that will go in here and get crafted into gold. So, yeah. We are now turning our excess seeds into essence. Awesome. There we go. Iron, therium, uranium, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, there's that. We're just going to drain everything of this. It will take some time to work through our backlog. Obviously, I've got 3,000 Inferium seeds, but hey, why wouldn't we want to use that, right? Because it's a resource, and I want it. So, been getting a bunch of these seeds. We may need them at some point, but realistically, we're going to have a stack in any of these planters if we have overflow. So you can see a stack here, a stack here. We're going to get these before they go out in the system. So same thing over here, which is why we don't yet have excess diamond seeds or stone or dirt seeds. We've finally got full on that. Not sure I even need gravel right now, but, we'll get some at some point. But, yeah. All of those are growing pretty well. Alright. So, cool. Seed processor thing. I'll show you the window. Look, you can see the whole portal. I put living wood in the corners, too, so it looks more normal. It didn't look right with those blocks not being there, with the window being square. And the window not being square didn't look right either. So, yeah. So, yeah. We've got a whole big window into our portal thing. He works pretty well. Oh, I did forget one thing. We were having a small problem with... oh, hey, how are you guys? How are you doing? Hey, look! He turned off! We're almost done. Dispenser. That was it. That was it. That was the last TNT. We're full. Wow, cool. It works. I mean, I figured it would, but, you're rarely there when you automate something to see it actually work and be done. He'll sit here and click, but who cares? Yeah, he's fine. Wow, every pool is full. You know what? We can charge this guy now. I'm going to flip this on and toss him down. And I'm going to get my Wand of the Forest. What mode are you guys on? I want you all to be on pools, tablets, or pools of tablets. Yeah. That way I can dump these in anywhere. It wants sand. A, pick that up. B, I stole its sand. So, yeah. There's a few flaws in that. And unfortunately, this pool is in range of that Hopper Hawk. So, but we could fill it up from this pool and it'd be okay. Aha, we turn back on. We don't have quite enough mana anymore. Yeah, awesome. Are you pools of tablets too? Nope, not quite. Are we out of sand? Is that what that's telling me? Oh my god, we are out of sand. That's insane. I think we're going to have to make a material stonework factory for the sand. I think this is going to be really inefficient. And also, are we going to run out of cobblestone too? We're down like 4 stacks of that. So, you know. I don't know. Yeah, we're probably going to want to find a new way to get sand. I'm thinking material stonework factory. Anyway, what I was saying before I saw that and got happy. This guy is getting stuck sometimes. What I think is happening is that when it kicks off the finished product, it bounces back on here, and sometimes that tells it wants to go back on this. So that's always a problem when you drop things onto the runic altar. So I'm wondering if we could lower this 1 block, if it would still work. I think it might, or it might actually need to be raised 1 block or have some more space. So I might look into changing up this design a bit and seeing what I can do. But he mostly works. He just sometimes gets a little stuck. So he's not quite perfect. I got to fix some of the flaws in the system. But we could use a clicker machine. Do I have that in the pack? Click machine. Nope, not in the pack. Alright, can't use that. Well, I'll think of something. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. I love it. So, I'm curious, what are you actually at? You're at 14. See, 13 would be better. But realistically, you should go down enough that would be okay. But we might put less TNT in here. In fact, yeah, let's... I want to do just 2 in here. That way he'll only ever do 1 more set of TNT when he starts filling, if he has to. He won't go through 5 more sets. So, okay. Anyway, I think that's wrapping up point for today's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. I mean, you got to see it live. You got to see the system working right when it finished. That never happens. That was awesome. You know, I love it when everything comes together perfectly. So, yeah. All right. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.